Daily card highlight number 83. Today we got Noetic Scales, a rare from Urza's Saga for $3.22, illustrated by the talented Andrew Robinson. Legal and Legacy Vintage Commander Oathbreaker. Ran in 1,778 decks on EDH Rec. Noetic Scales is 4 colorless for an artifact. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, return to its owner's hand each creature that player controls with power greater than the number of cards in their hand. This card might be underplayed because, one, the effect of bouncing creatures back to their hand is kind of countering itself because the only thing that makes them bounce to their hand is the amount of cards in their hand. Also, big creatures at the table might have powerful ETBs that you really don't want them having back in their hand. It also might be underplayed for the same reason as Sands of Time. It gets mislabeled as a stacks piece, a card designed to make the game hard for everybody to play, which it is, but it's not supposed to go into a stacks deck. This card goes into a token or go wide small creature deck or a discard deck, bouncing all the big threats to people's hands and keeping our little guys around in the token or creature deck, or making opponents discard to keep all their stuff off board, and then force all that big stuff into the grave. A rule to keep in mind with this ability is that it checks for the amount of cards in a player's hand on resolving, so people can ditch the cards in their hand if they have a discard outlet in response to the ability resolving, but that's only if they have a discard outlet. This card works great with discard effects like Gibbering Descent, there's a little 2-for-1 obscure card special for you boys, or Bottomless Pit, causing your opponents to have to discard on their upkeep before the Noetic Scales trigger. Awesome stuff. This seems great in a Gave Guru of Spores, who keeps himself small to spit out more small stuff, or the classic Rise Redeemed small creature token decks. Tiny Boat or Tegrid seems great, being discard focused decks but powerful alone. Noetic Scales can keep other players' big stuff off the table for your small creature decks, or keep everything off the table in your discard decks. Super solid. Let me know if you played with or plan on playing with this card, and drop a comment down below of a commander or interaction I missed, and go play some Magic.